So board one, we find ourselves with this very nice 16-point hand, and our partner's opened a club. I'm going to respond to spade. It's a very normal response, and partner rebids one no trump. So when partner rebids one no trump, they're showing a maximum of 14 points. So right away, I can add my 16 and partner's 14. I know that the field is not going to be in slam. I don't need to think about slam. So then it's just a question of which game should we play. And we have an 8-card major suit fit. I have 6 spades and my partner's promised a doubleton. So I'm going to go straight to 4 spades. You may have tried bidding 3 no trump to try to get those extra 10 points, but it's amazing how often you can find a bonus trick just from playing in a trump suit. So dummy comes down, and my thought process is I try to count my losers in the long trump hand. And so here I have no losers in spades. I have the 7 of hearts as a loser. I don't have any direct club losers. And in diamonds, I have a diamond loser, but I can immediately see that there's a chance of a diamond finesse. So when I'm playing at Matchpoints, I'm hungry to get rid of losers. And so I'm thinking, how can I get rid of losers? Like you heard me just say, the diamonds, I could take a diamond finesse. But is there any way for me to get rid of a heart loser is where my mind goes. And I look at dummy and I see that 5-card club suit and say, hey, I could set up that 5-card club suit and maybe discard the 7 of hearts. But I have 7 clubs, and so I'm going to need a plan. If the opponent's clubs split 3-3, they have 6 of them, then I'm not going to have any issues. I'm going to, at some point, be able to play ace of clubs, king of clubs, trump a club, and then all the clubs will be good. But if the clubs are 4-2, I'm going to need to take a little bit more care with my entries to dummy, because I'm going to need to get there once with the ace king of clubs and ruff a club. I'm going to need to return to dummy to ruff a second club, and then finally I'm going to have to be able to get to dummy again to enjoy the last club. And when I'm looking at dummy's entry situation, I see that I have to be very efficient here, because the queen of spades and the ace of diamonds are my only 2 entries. So if I start this hand by drawing trumps, by playing the queen of spades and the ace king of spades, then I'm going to play clubs, ace of clubs, king of clubs, club ruff. The problem is now if I find clubs 4-2, I only have the ace of diamonds as a way back. So I need to do the clubs, work on the clubs before I use that queen of spades. That queen of spades is a vital entry. So I'm going to duck this heart. I'm going to win this heart. And I'm going to go straight after clubs. And now if you were playing in teams, I guess in teams, you still would be pretty guaranteed your contract. But when you play ace king of clubs, you are risking the king of clubs being ruffed. That is a danger. But what you're doing is you're risking getting that 5-1 club break ruff in exchange for gaining a trick when clubs are 4-2. And that's just the clubs being 4-2 is much more likely than the clubs being 5-1. So now I'm going to ruff a club. And if this person follows suit, I'm scared. So I'm going to ruff up. I don't want to get over ruffed. It would be very silly to go all this way and then ruff low and then have my opponents win the 9 of spades. That would be a disaster. So I'm going to ruff with the 10 of spades. And they showed out. So now I'm going to play ace of spades. And a spade over to dummy. And now I found that the spades are breaking 3-2. So now I can ruff another club with the jack of spades. I don't want to get over ruffed. Still. I'm going to take that last trump out. And now finally, all my hard work, I'm going to cross over to that diamond. I'm going to take the 7 of clubs. And then I will still be positioned in the right place to try the diamond finesse and perhaps make 6. Okay, I did make 6. And you see, even though we only have 30 points and we did make 6, I would imagine after you've played this tournament, you would have found that just being in 4 making 6 was going to be a very, very good result. There were probably lots of competitors that did not even get that club trick. And so they wouldn't have even made 6 and 6. Like there might be even some people in 6 going down that got very excited by their hand. All you needed to do to get a good score on this hand was get yourself to 4 spades and get that extra club trick.